everyone, A League of Their Own, back with another video. It has certainly been a while. In the words of our friend Eric, those back pages, I hope you're well. So to kick things off here, these pickups are going to be related to my last video, which as you know was several months ago, and those were related to 2019 collecting goals. So this goal is going to be achieved in a multiple of 3. So you'll see what that means here in a second. One of the cards that I really wanted to pick up this year was 2014 Topps Dynasty Miguel Cabrera. Now, 2014 was the first year of Topps Dynasty. It is, to date, the only year of Dynasty that Miggy has been in. And I just really love the card. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite in its totality card that Miggy has ever been in. I just love it. So about a year ago, I was fortunate to pick up one, and the seller just did not ship the card with care. And as a result, the case that it came in, the magnetic, was completely cracked, and it actually damaged the card a bit. So unfortunately, eBay had to step in. I did receive a full refund in terms of getting my money back, but the card was damaged, and that's what I really wanted. So I've been on the search ever since and finally reached some success. And again, the cards don't pop up that often, so I was super excited when this one appeared on eBay. 2014 Topps Dynasty Miguel Cabrera. This one happens to be graded by PSA, and it is graded an 8.5 there. To my knowledge, this is the only card of Miggy 2014 Topps Dynasty that's been graded by PSA. To me, the grade is irrelevant. I'm just really happy to have the card. These don't tend to typically grade that well. It's just challenging because of the thicker cardstock and then the darker background and edges and corners of the card. But I'm just super happy to have it. So this one is numbered 2 of 10. The signature is great. With it being in silver, it just really pops on the card. And I think that's what I really like about it. You know, you have the autograph, you've got the 4-color patch there, and you have a great pose of Miggy. So if we turn it around here, show you in the top corner, this is MC2. That's the variant. So there's actually 8 different poses of Miggy in 2014 Topps Dynasty. And I really happen to like this particular pose. Some of them are a little bit more flattering than others. There's the 2014 Topps Dynasty. It might even still be on eBay. It's been on there for a long time. It's just way overpriced. And I really don't like the image of Miggy. So when this one popped up and it was a good pose, I just had to go for it. What can happen too is the cards, if they're not, well taken care of in their original Dynasty case, they get really scratched and scuffed, and that can really take away from the overall appearance of the card. So I think it looks really clean in the PSA slab. I think it really adds to the kind of overall look of the card. So super excited to be able to pick this one up. So 2014 Topps Dynasty of Miggy, collecting goal finally realized. So that is awesome. Now, again, you heard me say, well, multiple of 3. So what I don't want to say don't like, but what I think is pretty cool is to have the card sort of in its original form. So the magnetic that it comes in. Again, the problem is it can be super scuffed and scratched, and it takes away from the card. So when this one popped up on eBay, I just couldn't say no. So 2014 Topps Dynasty of Miggy there. This one is 7 out of 10. And again, it's in the original encasing there. You've got the Dynasty sticker right there. Again, really nice pose of Miggy there. The signature is really clean, really pops. Got the nice patch there. This one has a little bit more navy blue in it. If we turn it around here, we'll see that this is MC1. So this is the first variant of this card. And I think it looks awesome. So I just couldn't say no. Again, I love the PSA slab, but there was something really cool about just having it in its original form. And when it's, you know, your favorite card of essentially your favorite player, then you just can't go wrong. So I love this card. And then last but not least here, this card in, you know, one form, one variant or another, it popped up on eBay and it was just way more than what I wanted to spend for it. And I didn't even want to tempt myself. So I didn't put it on my watch list. I didn't follow to see whether the card, you know, sold or not. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I just had to walk away from the temptation. Well, recently, this card popped up on eBay in auction format, and I thought, I'm just going to go for it. And if I get it, then, you know, I guess it's meant to be. And if I don't, then that's okay too. Well, I was successful, and I did end up getting the card, and it is definitely one of my favorites in the entire collection. This is the 2014 Topps Dynasty Miguel Cabrera 1 of 1. So this card is just stunning. The 1 of 1s, the background is more of a platinum color, and the signature, as you can see, is in gold, as opposed to the bronze variants where the signature is in silver. So this card is graded an 8.5 by Beckett. Coincidentally, this is the first Beckett slab that I have in the collection. I think that this card looks really, really good in the Beckett slab. At one point, I thought of, you know, maybe cracking it out, but I'm not going to. I just think that it looks really, really good. I'm happy to have it in this slab. The patch, really nice. So I was incredibly excited when I was able to win this card. And again, I really love the pose of Miggy there. I think it's a really nice looking image of him there. The autograph happens to be a 10 according to Beckett there, and this is MC8. So it's nice. The Dynasty cards that I do have are all different. So what there technically should be, since there's 8 variants of the cards, there should be 8 1 of 1s. So that is pretty neat to just have this card. I think it's so stunning. So there we have it, my friends. I think coincidentally too, it's pretty similar, the image in the background there to him on there. That looks pretty neat. So I'm super excited to be back here. Gonna try to post content more regularly. The editing might not be what it used to be. I like editing and doing those cool things with the videos. Sometimes time just doesn't allow for it though. And I can tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. So I think it's more important at this stage of the game to just try to put out some content again on a more consistent basis. I think that's the overall goal there. So I hope that that's okay with everyone. Again, it's really good to be back. I hope that everyone is doing well. Sincerely, this community is so great, and it's just good to be back and to be a part of it again, and to work on some of these goals. It is really cool to be able to have acquired these cards that I really, really wanted, and to make that happen in 2019. So I hope that everyone has enjoyed. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for caring, and I will see you in the next one.